Do any of you guys got a Hyundai Tiburon with an ABS wheel speed sensor issue? Maybe you got a P0501 code, or you can't rev past 5,000 RPMs, your ABS isn't working, check engine and brake light, ABS later on. Well, I made a video about this previously, but now I got some new information I'd like to share with you. There has been situations where people have replaced their wheel speed sensor, they replaced their CV axle, they even went out and replaced their vehicle speed sensor on top of the transmission, all with standard replacement OEM parts, but the code still recurs and reoccurs. So I know how frustrating this could be. It's one of the reasons I decided to make this video. Myself, I'm using a Track Motive CV axle from Rock Auto, part number 8098, and I'm using the Ultra Power wheel speed sensor, part 7830. But even if you do go out and get a new CV axle and you got a brand new sensor, your code can reoccur and occur over and over until you're able to clear it out of the system, which is why I had to go out and get a new code reader. I previously used this blue one. It's just a cheap model. It didn't work to clear the code, and this new red one I got, it did something that the blue one couldn't do because it communicates with the BCM and the ABS, the SRS, something that the other code reader didn't do. The old basic scanner I got, it has 9 prongs. The new scanner has 16, so it communicates with all the systems of the car rather than just the ECU. Sometimes if you want to erase a code, you can just disconnect the battery, but that didn't work with the P0501. In my particular situation, I disconnected the battery several times and the code still reoccurred over and over until I got a code reader that was capable of communicating with the anti-lock braking system. So if you put in a new CV axle and you checked all the wiring from the wheel speed sensor up to the module and put in a new wheel speed sensor and still have the code reoccur over, then it could be just that you need a new scanner. The new one that I'm using, it also reads live data, and I'd highly recommend you get something equivalent or better, because you can actually see if your sensors are working and what they're reading as you're driving, which is very helpful to diagnose the problem. So it's been a couple times I dealt with this problem, once on a 2003, once on a 2008, and I'm just trying to keep my car going as long as I could, as I suspect everybody else is. So I hope everything works out, and I'll pass any other information along as I get it. Thanks.